Right then guys, hello, it is GT here, welcome to my channel, and from my little intro that you just saw, you can probably tell that I am very fond of giants in Skyrim. And I do actually visit these camps very regularly whilst playing Skyrim, so I just thought, why not make a video on all of their locations. So guys, we're going to be finding the 12 main giant camps in Skyrim, but we are going to be excluding the one in Blackreach, just because that one's pretty difficult to get to. So guys, I'm going to be showing you all of these giant camps in alphabetical order, and with the exact map location. Right then guys, let's get right into it. Okay then guys, so first up we have Bleakwind Basin, and this is the giant camp that you will more than likely come across first in Skyrim. And the main reason for that guys is that Bleakwind Basin is just west of Whiterun, which is usually the first main city you come across at the start of the game. So guys, second up in our list is Blizzard Rest, and this giant camp is pretty close to Whiterun as well. So guys, Blizzard Rest is pretty much halfway between Whiterun and Dawnstar, and it's really not a very long walk from either of those places. So next up here guys is Broken Limb Camp. Broken Limb Camp can be quite long to get to if you're just starting out in the game, because it's located quite far away from any of the major cities. As you can see here guys, Broken Limb Camp is located in these kind of marshy plains here, which is pretty much southwest of Windhelm. If you've never actually been to Windhelm before, an easy way to get here would be to take a carriage to Windhelm and then just walk from there. So guys, next we have Cradlecrush Rock. And Cradlecrush Rock is one of the smaller giant camps around Skyrim. And as you can see here guys, it's pretty close to Windhelm to the northeast, and also relatively close to Whiterun to the west. So guys, up next is another giant camp that is pretty close to Whiterun, and it is Guldun Rock. I like the fire at this giant camp. I like how it's kind of on a podium. Anyway, here is the map location of Guldun Rock, and as I mentioned, it is another giant camp located pretty close to Whiterun. If you take the main path out of the eastern side of the city, you will eventually end up here, and it's just really close to Voltheim Towers if you've ever been there. So guys, on to the next one, and here we have Red Road Pass. We seem to have interrupted some kind of bandit attack, so needless to say, watch out for bandits if you come here. But aside from the bandits making things a bit difficult, Red Road Pass is a very easy giant camp to get to. If you travel to Dawnstar and walk just southwest, you will find it very quickly. So guys, if you have seen my Can You Kill a Giant at level 1 video, this was where I actually filmed it, and it is 𝓟𝓸𝓬𝓷𝓼's Kiss. And as you can see guys, this camp is a pretty spacious one. You can actually kill the one giant without the other one knowing, which is pretty useful because taking damage from more than one giant at once can be pretty scary. So here is the map location for 𝓟𝓸𝓬𝓷𝓼's Kiss, and it's another one that's really close to Whiterun, and also very close to the Western Watchtower, which is where you kill your first dragon during the main quest line. So guys, next up on our list is the Sleeping Tree Camp, and hence the name. In the middle of this camp you do have that pretty cool looking purple tree, and at this camp you can usually find 2 giants and 2 mammoths, so just be careful, don't go in fighting straight away if you aren't prepared. So guys, the Sleeping Tree Camp is located on these plains here to the west of Whiterun, and if you just walk west from Whiterun you will find it pretty quickly. So next up on the list guys, here we have Steamcrag Camp, and just be careful when you come here, because as you can see there in the distance, it is really close to one of the dragon places. This dragon will attack you if you get close enough as well, so do be careful as mentioned. Just something to note as well from Steamcrag Camp is that there is a Giants Club here which you can't actually take yourself. It is impossible to pick up. However, if you get a follower, they can pick it up, and they will use it now and again in combat with devastating damage. So guys, Steamcrag Camp is located pretty close to Broken Limb Camp that we went to earlier, and the same applies for Steamcrag. You can go to Windhelm and then just walk south from there in order to get there. But just a reminder about the dragon again, because as you can see, this giant here is fighting the dragon, and the dragon is now after me. So guys, here we have Stonehill Bluff, and this one is probably my favourite giant camp in all of Skyrim. I just kind of love the way that it's all enclosed with these rocks all around the outside, just with all the skeletons decorating it. It's just a really cool looking camp. Here in Stonehill Bluff, you will find one giant in this enclosed section here, and then you will find another one down by the entrance. It kind of seems like this guy is the lookout, and then the giant up top is cooking the food or something. So guys, Stonehill Bluff is located very close to Blizzard Rest that we went to earlier, and again it is located halfway between Dawnstar and Whiterun. Just something to note guys is that where my character's current location is pretty much where the entrance is. However, the location on the minimap is where the actual enclosed part is. So here guys, up next we have the Talking Stone Camp. If you are a low level, just beware around here because you can come across saber cats and also the occasional bandit. So guys, Talking Stone Camp is going to be one of the more time consuming camps to get to if you've not been to anywhere close by before. However, it's not too far away from Morthal, so if you can get there, just walk west and you'll get there pretty quickly. However guys, another very simple way of getting here is just walking all the way west from Whiterun. So guys, here we have the final giant camp in the list, and it is Tumble Arch Pass. And this is also one of my more favoured giant camps. I don't really know why, I just kind of like it. So guys, although Tumble Arch Pass is pretty close to this mountain range here, it is relatively easy to get to. You can walk here very quickly from Windhelm or indeed Whiterun. It's also very close to Blizzard Rest, so if you've already discovered this location, you can fast travel there and walk just southeast over to Tumble Arch. Right then guys, so that was the 12 main giant camp locations in Skyrim, and hopefully this guide was useful to you. If it was, don't forget to leave a like on it, and of course hit subscribe if you haven't already. One last thing guys, drop down in the comments which your favourite giant camp is, and aside from that guys, I will catch you back here at my channel very soon.